Kevin Blue, you are one of the luckiest guys I've ever known. Fright Night, you claim you beat CB when all you did was climb a ladder. That's all you did. How can you go around and call yourself a champ, huh? Tonight, Kevin Blue, you are dealing with one pissed off New York Italian. Shut up. CB couldn't get the job done. Rightfully so, CB deserves his rematch for that title. But tonight, you gotta go through me. I'm gonna take you to school, Kevin Blue. I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna snap your ankle. December 14th, when CB Suave returns, he will have his title match, but it will not be against you. While you are home, I will proudly be wearing that Young Lions title. While you are home, wondering if you have a career or not, I will be here defending my Young Lions title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender for the Anarchy Wrestling Young Lions Championship, the Temptation, Shaun Tempers, has joined me in the broadcast booth. Temptation, they didn't even give you an opportunity to come out here as Penirelli attacks Kevin Blue at the start.
Yeah, well, you know, they have every right to do that. You know, of course, I demand respect when I come out, but they also have a match here. We got to cover. Not enough. But, you know, I understand them wanting to go right into it and everything. But, of course, you know I am out here.
Well, of course, you're the #1 contender as of last week to the Young Lions Championship, currently held by Kevin Blue. And obviously, this is a scouting mission for you.
It really is. It really is. Whoa. Not that I am really concerned about this Kevin Blue guy. You know, I know I could beat him without really any preparation, but when you're a professional such as myself and cover, it's not enough. When you're a professional such as myself and you really are a born champion, you know exactly what to do. You never come in to a fight unprepared, and so I'm out here to do a little scouting so I can pick up a little something to go on. Not that I needed that much.
Well, you made the comments in an interview last week, said that the only reason you've never been the Young Lions champion is because you never attempted to go after the Young Lions title.
Exactly.
You said this is the only thing keeping you from being the second Grand Slam champion here at Anarchy, the first, of course, being Slim J. So
no, I don't know about that, because I've held championships that Slim J never had, so I'm going to pretty much become the ultimate champion at that point.
This is true. Yeah. You do have the North American title reign against him on that. I will give you credit there.
And I had so much going on. You know, I never had an opportunity to even want this title because I was so flushed with gold. And that's something that now I can really set my sights on, and no one is able to deter me from my dreams and my goals. And you're all going to find that out. Just as I told you, my goal to become the #1 contender. What am I now?
You're the #1 contender by way of the victory last week over Dango Win?
Absolutely. Absolutely I am. And you're going to see, just as I have guaranteed that, I am guaranteeing that I'm going to be the champion. And you know that nothing around here is stronger than my word. You do know that, right?
Well, there seems to be a roadblock between you getting that shot at the championship, as we heard in the comments made by Penirelli at the start of the contest. Whoever wins this match this week has a match with the former champion, CB Suave, who gets his guaranteed rematch after losing the title at Fright Night.
Sure, and very well, as he should. I mean, that's definitely his right as the former champion to get a rematch. And the thing is, it really doesn't matter which guy it is. You know, I've seen enough out of CB to know what to expect, and now I'm seeing Kevin Blue, so I'm really covered either way. It does not matter who stands across the ring from me. I just know that I am going to get the job done and deliver the goods.
But when it comes down to it and you do get your match for the Young Lions Championship, if you had a choice between, say, the contenders we have in here, the current champ Kevin Blue, Tommy Penirelli, or the former champion CB Suave, who would you prefer to be in the ring with?
A preference is, I really have none. I mean, it's I don't want to sound like I'm underestimating them or not taking them seriously, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, I'm surprised even that I had to compete to become the #1 contender. I thought as a guy like me, I could just say, hey, I want a title shot, let me have it.
Well, I don't mean to sound condescending, but those days have kind of gone in the past. The management regimes have changed here.
Yeah, well, it's not fair. Just as you saw what happened with the tag team championship, there's so much unfairness. Oh, we got a cover here. Oh, that was close. There's this rampant unfairness and treason against the elite and its members, and you know, I've found out if I got to play by the rules, I got to win a match to become the #1 contender, then so be it. I've done it.
And I must say, you've kept a calmer demeanor than your tag team partner, the Deadly Sin 7. A man we haven't even seen here since Fright Night because he's that frustrated about the loss of the championship.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, it's not easy. I should say it is easy to say that I am less angry and less, you know, psychotic than 7 at this point, because anybody would with the lengths that guy has gone to, man. I know you saw the destruction just over that. So, yeah, you're definitely right about that, but 7's going to be okay. You know, sometimes he's just such a monster. He's got so much anger. It just comes out, which is a good thing. That's why he's an elite member.
The Young Lions champion fighting back, but Penirelli wisely keeping at the legs of Kevin Blue.
He really is, and just as I have set my goal to get a little scouting in on this match, I see now that if Kevin Blue is the one that I am facing, he's going to be a little soft on that ankle coming in, thanks to my paisan Tommy there.
This is true.
And so that's one thing that you would never want to do, is come into a match with the Temptation with an injury or a disadvantage, because you know I'm going to exploit it. I have no shame admitting that. It's not like it's going to become a surprise to him, because that's exactly what I'll do. It's what I'm known for doing, because I am always advantageous.
That's the advantage of being the challengers. The champions have such a busy schedule. You as a former multi-champion know this. There's never really a moment to rest and never time to heal. There's always the next challenger looking after you.
That's very true, but the thing is, after all the championships that I've held at such great lengths and being so dominant, it's like I always have a champion's advantage. It's built into me at this point. So I will say that, you know, Tommy was really taking it to him here, but Kevin is starting to come back. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Well, he had tried, Kevin Blue had tried to charge towards Penirelli, but his leg gave out.
You know, and that just shows he's not really thinking that. He's not taking into consideration that he has a hurt ankle, and you better believe what I would do to him in a situation like that. He may be giving it up right now.
He may have to, and of course that's one of the ways that Kevin Blue can lose that championship is by submission.
Very true it is, but he was able to escape the hold and cause a little damage to Tommy. Now let's see what he can do from here. Oh,
Fireman's
I don't know
carry,
about that.
The knee's weak.
It sure is.
Penirelli could...
here we go. Uh-oh.
Small package. Roll. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. All right, I've seen that.
And still the Anarchy Wrestling Young Lions champion, Kevin Blue.
Well, the Temptation has left the ring, but he's going. Wait, the Temptation, Shaun Tempers, has the championship, the Young Lions title of Kevin Blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, per Kevin Blue's victory, don't forget that in 3 weeks, on December the 14th, for the Anarchy Wrestling Young Lions Championship, Kevin Blue will defend his title against the former champion, CB Suave.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see the Temptation admiring his reflection. He's spraying the championship with that Temptation spray. Kevin Blue wants his title. Kevin Blue retains. Somewhere down the line, these two could meet for the Young Lions title. The #1 contender, Shaun Tempers, and the champion, Kevin Blue. But in between, the former champ, CB Suave, will get his rematch.